I'm cheese. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I believe that we can win. Welcome back to another edition of Riot Sports Talk. We've been on vacation for a little bit, trying to get some scheduling situated. Dre's is here with us.
What's going on, y'all?
We're going to try to get into some KU and hit some NFL because there's some knuckleheads in the NFL right now, or representing the NFL.
Right.
But let's recap the KU and the NCAA tournament. I love Bill Self, but I'm done with it. I want Bill Self fired. Until he can recruit good point guards at KU, I don't want to see Bill Self's face again on the sideline. I'm sick of these mediocre point guards. Nadir Thorpe, Elijah Johnson, Tyshawn Taylor, and Sharon Collins was suspect at times. We haven't had a great point guard since Russell Robinson, Mario Chalmers. Why at KU recruit everything but point guards? Since Mario Chalmers, we've had below average point guards. Sharon Collins was pretty good. Taylor had his flashes, but he would turn the ball over left and right. Nadir Thorpe won't even attack the basket. He stands there, dribbles, pass to Andrew Wiggins. He dribbles, turn the ball over. And then Bill leaves him in. I don't know what to do. I'm ready to go down to Lawrence and have a conversation with Bill face to face. I'm losing it. I'm not losing faith in Bill. I love Bill. In October, I'm going to be happy when Bill's on the sideline. But right now, me and Bill are not friends. He doesn't care, but still.
He could care less.
Yeah.
I guess, in the words of Kevin Hart, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. I am too also upset with Bill Self. I don't think I'm as upset with him as you are.
I'm furious.
But I'm more upset with the players. Bill Self can only do what he can do. That's it. He can coach these guys to be the best that they can be. And they've done that a few times this season. He can't get out there and play for these guys. He can't do it. He can only do what he can do, and that's coach. He didn't coach very good. He's not the reason why. So him coaching is the reason why Andrew Wiggins only scored 4 points.
But we gotta stop letting Bill Self get away with this stuff.
No.
He's a great coach.
You gotta answer the question. No,
okay.
Is Bill Self the reason why Andrew Wiggins only scored 4 points?
It's partly his fault because we don't have a point guard that can get Andrew Wiggins the ball in a place to be successful.
If you are the number one player in the nation,
well, a point guard still gotta set you up.
If you are the number one player in the nation, apparently, or supposed to be, you can't only score 4 points a game.
No, you can't.
I don't care if your point guard is
and the problem
whoever.
With him, he's not aggressive enough. It's superior. But when you don't have a point guard that even will facilitate an offense,
right?
Well, I mean, what is he supposed to do? And that's Bill's. I blame Bill Self for not recruiting good point guards in the last couple of years.
If Bill Self doesn't talk Andrew Wiggins into coming back for another year, he's doing that kid an injustice.
I'm
he's
sure he's
not ready.
But he's not coming back. No matter what Bill will say to him, he ain't coming back. And I don't understand why people were shocked that Wayne Selden's coming back. Really? What did he do to say he was ready for the NBA? What did he do?
I can't wait to see Selden next year, though, man.
Me neither. I think he's going to tear it up next year.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
And Bill just... I'm so angry with Bill right now. I can't even get it out.
How about we do this? Let's skip Bill, and let's talk about the players. In your opinion, do you think the loss to Stanford came from not having Joel on the court?
No.
Not even close.
It came from having Nadir Thorpe on the court. That's another place I blame Bill Self. He should have took him out. Frank Kemp came in. What happened? Offense clicking. What did he do at halftime? Get the steal, comes down, splash. Hits a three.
The thing I don't understand is that Frank Kemp started that the game before.
Yes.
He started that the game against
what was the first team they played?
I don't even remember the first team.
Eastern Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky. He started his good tournament play
then.
That game. That next game, he would have started.
He should have.
Thank him for doing what he did. He's the reason why you didn't lose to Eastern Kentucky.
And he's the reason at halftime we were up. And then what did he
Right.
do? Come on, with Nadir Tharp. What did Nadir Tharp do? Nothing.
The first 2 drives down the court, we turned the ball over.
He had 2 assists and 2 turnovers. What kind of point guard stat is that? And it was what? 2 for 8 shooting? That's horrible.
Yeah.
And Frank Camp is on it. I see him as the next Jeff Boschee. You know, not great, but can get you points and can run the offense and not hurt you. He's a liability on defense because defense really not that good.
Right.
But he can shoot it when he's wide open, much like Boschee did when he had Heinrich running the court with him. You get him a good 2 guard, Frank Camp can play.
My thing is this. I feel like the reason why this season was such
Up and
up
down.
and down,
Ah,
we had no leadership. We have no leadership.
none. And you
We
can't
had one
expect Carl
senior.
Black to lead as a transfer.
And he came from another school.
came from another
You
school.
you can't expect this guy to come in and be the voice of your team.
That was Nadir Tharp's job. And what did he do? Crap.
He,
He's terrible. I'm done with him too. And is it Bill's? And honestly, I think it's arrogance on the part of Bill Self. Like I said about the Chiefs, about free agency. Is it them believing in their system too much? Like, oh, I can coach this guy up. No matter how good he came in, I can coach him up to be great. Is that a part of it? I think it could be.
but if you look at Bill's, if you look at Bill's track record from everybody he's brought in, what one and done has he coached that's been worth anything?
They all left too early. He never got a chance to develop.
All left too
Bill's
early.
a development coach. He gets you better as you play.
John Calipari will
Those
coach you right there.
now, yeah.
He likes freshmen.
Yeah.
He'll get it done right there.
Bill don't like that.
Bill don't like that.
I like look at the guys that are good in the NBA. Morris twins, 3 years. Nick Collison, 4 years. Heinrich, multiple years. Those are the best KU players in the NBA right now.
Where's
And Josh Selby,
where's Josh Selby?
D League or in Europe. Xavier Henry is just now starting to be good 4 years after he left college.
And what
So if
put
he
him on the map was dunking over Jeff
Well,
Whitney.
yeah.
That's it.
And look at Jeff Whitney, good example. He's
Right.
in the NBA. He's not doing much, but he stayed 4 years.
He stayed 4 years.
When you stay at Kansas for 3 to 4 years, you're gonna be better off served in the NBA.
I think the NCAA needs to come up with something and say, you know what? We don't care if you only stay 2 years, but you at least have to stay 2 years. You at least have to stay until your sophomore year is over.
I think it should be you go to the NBA. If you decide to go to college, that's automatic 2 years.
Yeah.
That's your choice. Either you go or 2
I think
years.
it's automatic 2 years anyway. The NBA is so watered down. It's there is no basically what I'm trying to say right now. You won't see a team with Ben McLemore, with Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, Julius Randle, the guy from Arizona. What's his name?
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon. You won't see none of these guys on championship teams. None of the guys I just named will be on a team that's in the NBA Finals next year.
No.
You know why?
Unless you go to the Lakers.
But even then,
you probably won't be.
because these guys aren't ready.
Nope.
You can't build your team around these guys.
No.
Can't do it. The days of LeBron James are done.
Done.
Days of Kobe Bryant,
Done.
done. None of these guys, I don't care what they say about Andrew Wiggins. He is no LeBron James.
He never was. That was blasphemy in the highest orders when they even made that comparison.
As far as I'm concerned, there will never be. You cannot say any player from now on will be
the next
Jordan, LeBron, Kobe.
Even D Wade, even people like that.
You can't even say any of these guys right now are Allen Iverson.
Listen, yeah. Oh no. Nobody will be Allen Iverson.
I mean,
probably forever.
You can't do it. I think the college basketball needs to come up with a rule: 2 years.
Yep.
You
That's
don't
what
like
the
it?
NBA commissioner said about he wants to work on getting that 2 years
Yeah.
done in, put into the bargain agreement, but it won't be until 2020. But let's change it up because I'm done with Bill Self. And another person I'm done with is Darren Sharper. You know what is wrong with these professional athletes doing stupid stuff when you got all this opportunity in the world that was given to you, elite talent, making great money, and you're going out allegedly drugging women and raping them in 4 different states? Okay, coincidence is once. Okay, you can fight that. Maybe she's lying. Mm-hmm. When it's 4, 5, and 6 in 4 different states, okay, everybody ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's making the black athlete look bad.
It's making black people in general look bad.
it's not like we're not fighting enough stigmas.
And I
as it
hate
is.
to bring up race.
I don't like that.
I
either,
don't
but
like bringing up race, but you have to be honest right now. If you, especially in this area, in the Kansas City area, if you have turned on the news within the last 2 weeks, you've seen African American teens on the plaza acting a fool. What does that do for people like Duncan, Dre, Cheese, good guys who are out here at home not doing nothing? When folks see us, what do they see?
They see ignorance.
They see ignorance, not because of something we did,
but what they see other
people doing.
Yeah,
Darren Sharper. Not just football players, basketball players, baseball players, soccer players. When you reach a certain standard in athletics, you just think, I'm untouchable.
Exactly.
I can do anything I want to do, and I'm going to get off because I got money.
And I can get the highest
I got
lawyer,
fame. I get lawyers. Anything I want, I can get it.
Yeah.
But guess what?
It ain't going down.
It ain't going down like that. It ain't going down like that.
Not this day and age.
Ain't going down like that. Because, like you said, man, there's just too many women that are coming out now saying, this is,
and all the same thing. Like, I woke up feeling this way.
Feeling this way.
Every one of them said the same exact thing.
Feeling this way. I can't call it. I can't.
I don't get it.
Now, you and I think I was talking to you and you and I were joking about it. I said, we two big dudes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do that.
No.
It's a good-looking brother. You know what I'm saying? Buffed up. Light skin.
Kellen,
look like Kellen Long. You know what I'm saying?
You got the smooth haircut, smooth talking,
everything.
Surely you don't have to go out and rape women and drug them. Surely you don't have to. It's mind-blowing. It really is.
I can't even speak on it.
How do you put it into words? Like,
why? You can't. People talked so bad about Dwayne Bowe and the weed thing. People talk so bad about Chad Johnson for the issue that he had with
you can't hit a woman.
Headbutting his woman. The issue with Ray Rice, his woman.
And
people in this area dog Bowe so bad.
And the thing is, you don't see when you see something in the news in the NFL. When is it a white player?
Right.
When's the last time you heard a white player getting into something?
Right.
Before Riley Cooper.
Right.
Or even if they are doing something, it ain't public.
Right.
But every time you see some black athlete has done this, headbutted his girlfriend, some black dude beat up his girlfriend, dragging her out of an elevator in a hotel on camera.
And please stop saying, "Oh, they only put it on TV because they black."
No, they put it on TV because he's an idiot.
Because he's an idiot,
and he got caught on camera
on doing something that he know he shouldn't have been doing. But my point that I was making about Bowe, Rice, Chad Johnson, and the rest of them is simply this: I will take Bowe and the weed charge every day of the week.
Before I take somebody
raping women and putting their hands on a woman. Because Larry Johnson was my favorite running back. Not just because he played for my team, but because he was a beast.
Yep.
I defended the man. Oh, he was in the club. He threw a drink on a woman. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what happened.
Maybe she making it up.
Right.
Famous people get into stuff like that.
But when I heard that he dragged that woman down them stairs, I was done.
Don't need you.
I was done, bro. I don't get it. I was telling a friend of mine a couple days ago. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember whose CD it is, whose album it is. But I was listening to this song, man, and there's a verse in one of these songs where Rick Ross really says, he says this in the song. He says, I put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. Took her home and I had that. She ain't even know it. Really?
Why?
Really?
Like, and then people think it's okay.
People think it's okay.
Oh, Rick Ross said, that don't make it okay, you dummy.
Right.
Now this dummy's got you doing something stupid. When
he just rapping
about it. He probably not
doing it. He just rapping about it. But the fact of the matter is, why are you rapping about it?
And like, we don't have to fight enough stigmas judgment. The word I'm looking for? Stereotypes.
Stereotypes.
Like we don't have to fight enough of those as it is. When you see a black man with kids, most of them think, oh, he's probably got 100 kids running around, or he's not taking care of his kids. I'm a father. I take care of all my kids, even some that I had no birthing with.
Right.
You know,
right.
2 extra kids.
Yep.
You know, I'm a good black man. I love my wife. I love my family.
Yep.
I take care of my kids the best I can.
You go home every night.
Man.
You ain't out there acting a fool.
Exactly.
But you know what though? When people see you, not everybody, some people, they see what they see on TV. Yeah. They see the kids that
I got long dreads.
Because you got dreads.
And
you know what I'm saying? You don't talk like everybody else talk. That's how they look at you.
And especially the thing that makes me mad about us, our race, is the sagging of the pants. You don't want people to stereotype you, but what are you doing to help them not stereotype you?
Right. Right.
You walk around with your pants around your waist, your pants around your thighs with a belt on. What sense does that make? And then you wonder why the police profile you, or people say, "Oh, he's a thug." You look like one. That's ignorance.
You know what though? I'll be 100% honest with you. When I was in high school, a couple years after high school, when I still dressed like that, pants sagging, baggy, everything was baggy, I got profiled like crazy.
Yep, me too.
Nowadays,
no, they don't mess with me at all.
Police drive right by me. They don't even
blink.
It's nothing.
And I see on Facebook all kinds of stuff. Well, the police is messing with the police. No, you're messing with yourself.
You're messing with yourself. And
you know and I don't like looking up to athletes because I don't think they should have to be role models, but they are. But there's good people like LeBron. You don't never hear nothing about him.
Nope.
You know, you don't ever hear much about not Kobe, but you know, like big name guys like Carmelo.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing about him. You see him on TV with his family.
Local guys. When the last time you heard Jamal Charles did something?
Yeah, there's guys you can look up to without having to look up to knuckleheads. So I hopefully we as a community can get behind somebody with a positive image. But
definitely,
these athletes got little kids looking up to them, and they need to help us. You know, because we can't do it ourselves. It's hard enough to deter. I'm doing 8th grade football, and I'm trying to deter those kids from getting into stuff. It's hard enough to do that. You know, well, I see this on TV. They talking about smoking and drinking. Dude, you're 13.
13.
Where you hear that from? Right. Oh, I heard it on this rap album.
Yeah.
You know, and it's
that's like I heard a little boy at football practice. He was like, "Jeez, I got into a fight."
Yeah.
Really?
Really? How old are you?
You're in 1st grade. You got into a fight?
Yeah, come on, man. So with these athletes, man, just got to pick it up. But
yeah, I mean, basically, you know, that's just what he was saying. You know, when you go out there and you do these things, let's throw race
out the window.
Just let's let race go. As an athlete, it's a bad look for an athlete. Period.
Yep.
Black, white, whatever. When you feel like you can't be touched, you're untouchable. That is the stereotype for athletes. Yeah. Not black, not white, not whatever.
All ages too.
All ages.
Even when I was in high school, I felt like, dude, I'm on the Lathrop North football team. We done won 2 state championships. Hey, can't nobody tell me nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And we heading for another one.
Right.
You know, can't nobody say that to me. I'm on top of the world.
Yep.
But the world has a funny way of bringing you down.
Right.
And Darren Sharper has been brought to his knees.
Yeah.
Face down on the ground.
Yeah.
So hopefully these kids can get a positive role model and look up, and hopefully black athletes period, can get themselves together and be positive role models for the rest of us in the free world.
Sure.
But that's going to do it for this episode. We'll be back hopefully with the NFL free agency because Andre has some stuff to get off his chest about the Chiefs.
Oh,
so stay tuned for the next episode of Riot Sports Talk. We're out for the night.
Holla.